It is good to see most everybody here at Zoom land. We don't always have to be on camera. So for those that I can see, hello, and I'm waving at you. Those that I can't, I'm glad you're here. It's been a lot these last few days. I think where I would start is just super proud of our group. Um, the amount of conversations and debates and long nights that we had this past week, and just our ability to dialogue was really helpful and was really good for us. And obviously, because everyone's all thinking or wondering or asking themselves the same things, we didn't do anything this deadline. And for us, what we really wanted to lean into was continued focus on our process, continued focus on development. And with any sort of concept that came in, it's not just the short-term results or the short-term goals, I should say, that we're interested in. It's the long-term. So with anything, understanding the second and third and fourth order consequences is very, very important to us, because as we're navigating, this league, this space, new cap environment, particular contracts, like all the things, and considering all things, there is a lot of nuances and complexities that go into that, as well as the guardrails, or the guardrails that we call them, of our own DNA, like what is important for us. So if you take the sheer number of opportunities, that will get shrunk into less and less just by who we are, what we stand for, things that we're interested in, not just in the short term and the long term as well. And it ultimately landed us with not doing anything. And I think another part of this whole equation, which is not the biggest factor as to why we didn't do anything, but there are certain games of the last few weeks that have been really important for us, and not just our team, but like individuals, right? Like we've seen an uptick with Onyeka, we've seen an uptick with Jalen Johnson, we've seen an uptick with Zeke Bay, and I can go right down the line, even down to College Park, where Kobe Buffkin is developing extremely well in that environment, and that's really important for our process. As I made known, just with like how Jalen has come up in that, and that's something that for us long term is always going to be an important tool on how our guys develop. So, all things considered, yeah, we ultimately decided that we weren't going to do anything. Could we have done something? Absolutely, but that would have been short-term results that we didn't feel were going to benefit us for the long term. And that's where we stand here today. So with that opening, I'll obviously open it up to any questions you may have further.